What is a scientist? Scientists study the world around us. Some scientists study how things work and help make them work better. This scientist is an engineer. See how he's working on the electronics and making this component work. Some scientists study the human body and help us stay healthy. This scientist right here is a doctor. Have you guys been to the doctor before? I bet most of us have. The doctor checks you out and makes sure that you stay healthy or helps you when you're not healthy. Some scientists help design new buildings. This scientist is an architect. So this man right here came up with the designs and pictures so that they could build this building. He doesn't actually build the building himself. He just came up with the idea of how to build the building. Some scientists study animals. This scientist is a zoologist. So this lady here is like a doctor for animals. So she studies this panda and she is called a zoologist. Some scientists study ocean animals. This scientist is a marine biologist. So marine is the world when you talk about water and oceans, and a biologist is the one who studies life. So this scientist, I think it's a woman, is studying the animals that live in the ocean. This is a manatee. Some scientists study dinosaurs and fossils. This scientist is a paleontologist. So here is the fossil, the skeleton of a dinosaur that lived millions of years ago. And these two paleontologists are observing it and writing down what they noticed about the fossil. Some scientists study rocks. This scientist is a geologist. So they're studying rocks and seeing what clues and what we can learn from the rocks on our Earth. Some scientists study weather. This scientist is a meteorologist. So she is watching as a storm comes in. They're the ones that come up with our weather reports on TV and on the radio and tell us if it's going to rain or be sunny out. That's a meteorologist. Some scientists study plants. This scientist is a botanist. So she's studying plants. He and she are studying plants. Some scientists study space. This scientist is an astronomer. And the equipment that they're using to observe space, to look at space, is a telescope. It makes it so things that are far away look closer and we can see them better. So that's an astronomer. Some scientists study volcanoes. This scientist is a volcanologist. Whoa, that's a cool job. So the word volcano is right there in the name of the scientist that studies it. Some scientists study insects. This scientist is an entomologist. So there's the insect, and she's studying it, she's observing it, making predictions about what she thinks will happen with the insect, and so she is an entomologist. You can be a scientist too, which we are going to be scientists this year, and we are going to study what happens in different times.